If you guys are looking for a cheap and reliable way to gain your FIFA 23 Ultimate Team coins, then please head over to fifacoin.com. Link will be in the description. And don't forget to use my code Martin for a 5% discount. Hi guys, Martin88 here and welcome back to another FIFA 23 video. And part 2 in our little mini-series where we're having a look at the best cheap players in FIFA 23 right now. Yesterday we did the defenders and goalkeepers. Go back and watch that if you haven't. Link will be in the pinned comment and description anyway. But today we're going to be heading off up the pitch into the midfield and having a look at the best cheap midfielders that we can find. Remember, budget is 100k and under, no SBCs. Right, okay, let's get straight into it. So there's always a little bit of an argument. What is a midfielder, what isn't? So I used FootBin, and whatever come up for midfielder, I was going to use it. Plus, sometimes if there is a striker that can also alternate position to a left mid, that doesn't class for me. I normally go off their base position, if I'm being honest. But yeah, right, okay. So first one on the list is, in no particular order either, is going to be Rabiot. Okay. So he's not really my cup of tea, if I'm being completely honest, but it would be wrong of me not to put him in there because some of you, he will suit you down to the ground. So he is 80,000 coins, which is a little bit top end of what we're looking at. In fact, he's the most expensive player that I'm going to suggest today, in fairness. So 6'4", which is obviously an absolute beast. Italian league, but you just can't argue with them stats. It's an absolute sea of green. There's two stats there that are yellow, and it's curve and free kick accuracy. So just have somebody else take free kicks, basically, and you're golden. 92 stamina is obviously very good, very, very good. And he can kind of do anything for you. A couple of stats I particularly like here is the shot power, and I also really like the stamina, which is great. So yeah, he can do whatever, a holding role, maybe like a bit of a box-to-box midfielder. He's one of them all-rounders, depending on what formation that you're playing. But yeah, good card, good card. Right, next one on the list is a player that I have liked in many FIFAs. He's on a little bit of the decline, but this card has popped him right back where he should be, and it is Gini Wijnaldum. Why did he ever leave Liverpool? I don't know. Anyway, 70,000 coins, and again, literally sea of green. But what I love about Wijnaldum is the way that he feels on the ball, and the dribbling stats here are going to amplify that for you, right? 97 of balance and 90 agility, and you're coupling that with 97 stamina because he's got everything. He can shoot, pass, defend. He can be your CDM. He can play as just a normal central midfielder in a 4-4-2 or a 4-1-2-1-2, whatever you want to do. Obviously, you're going to I'd probably put, you're going to either go Shadow, Catalyst, or Hunter, in my opinion, because you are going to want to boost that pace. But do that, and you have got a ridiculously good CDM. 4-star weak foot as well. Again, Italian league. Maybe pair Wijnaldum and Rabiot. Who knows? But yeah, I really, really think a lot of that card. Okay, next one on the list. Let's keep it going. So, a lot of you will know that this guy is quite a favourite of mine, okay? Especially those of you that have had coaching with me or are part of my Discord, and Fred, okay? He's the out of position Fred. I can tell you from experience in a lot of coaching sessions or trying to build squads, he is a bit of a pain to fit into the team, because realistically you want him like left CDM or, you know, on the left side of the central midfield. He's not really a winger for me. But his attributes are just so good. So you'd look at the defending stats and say, well, how can he be CDM? Just put a shadow on him. He'd be fine. Honestly, be fine. And then his dribbling stats plus his pace is going to feel so good on the ball. Also, a bit like Renato, he has that shot power, which is going to make his shooting seem better than what it is. And Fred's coming in at like 50k as well, because he's hard to link up, is the truth. Right, next one on the list, and I've just put this in to prove a point. Like, we're looking at the best cheap players on the game, and it's really cool if you're somebody that doesn't play that much, that you can afford to go and buy Lionel Messi, okay? He's a little bit slower than what he has been previously, but he's still got that burst of acceleration, plus his dribbling stats are so good that he's going to be able to weave his way in and out. Messi comes in at 64,000 coins, so yeah, just had to include him, really, really did. Right, next one on the list. So these are all a little bit different. Like I said in the video yesterday, I'm trying to put players in that you wouldn't normally think of. And the next one is the out of position Reece James. Now, I've popped him in there. He's 60,000 coins and he's right mid, right wing or striker in here. But realistically, he could play anywhere for you. Like if you can work it well, he could even go back and be your right back. You know, if you put a shadow on him, he could be your right back if you wanted to. He can be your CDM. He can be your right winger. Very, very versatile. Yeah, and just an all-round very, very, very good card. Really good shot power as well, which is an attribute that I rate a lot. 60,000 coins as well. Just really, really good. This next guy, okay, it must just be for the links, but Gareth Bale. We are talking 91 rated Gareth Bale. Has to be because it's MLS, because he is going for 60,000 coins. And as I'm sure you will agree, his stats are extremely good. You've got everything that you could want. And again, we're not talking about that many coins as well. Long throwing trait, flair. It's got the outside of the foot trait, which is really good, particularly with the Travellas as well. So yeah, you could have a lot of fun with that Bale card. At 60,000 coins, it's not bad. It'd probably go down as well. Not too much more, but a little bit. Right, next one on our list is Freddie Ljungberg, and we are talking the World Cup version. I rate this card. Maybe it's a little bit unpopular. I don't know. Maybe these days, like some of the young people don't really know who the heroes are, so they go with the other players like a Vinicius, something like that. But he's 5'9". He's lean body type, which is something that I like a lot because it makes them feel better on the ball. He's 4-star, 4-star. He can play on the left. He can play on the right. He's got good pace, good shooting, good passing, good dribbling, good physicals. Where's the fault there? And for 60,000 coins, what more could you want? Okay, last two players that we're going to have a look today. They're very, very similar, but they're absolute speedsters. Yeah, the kind of players that are just going to create a lot of problems for your opponent. And it is Moses Simon from Ligue 1. So he can play left wing or striker, but realistically, you could play him anywhere along the front. Yeah, and you know what we're pointing out here. It's the blistering pace, and it's the agility and the balance. Like, he's just going to feel electric. Very interesting that he's got 99 jumping as well, but only 58 heading accuracy. So, yeah, doesn't mean that he's good in the air. He's actually somebody as well that you could think he can be like my super sub if you haven't got that many coins, because subs are important. And he's just 30,000 coins as well, which is extremely obtainable for anyone, if we're being completely honest. And it's a similar story for this guy. I just wanted to give you a little bit of a variation on league, because obviously Diaby is Bundesliga and Simon is from Ligue 1. Now, they're very, very similar with stats and in price. They're both 30,000 coins, and you can see here again with Diaby, electric pace, amazing agility and balance, and is going to create no end of problems. But guys, there we go. That's my best cheap midfielders on FIFA 23. Hope you've enjoyed the video. If you have, drop a like. Get in the comments as well. Tell us if there's somebody that you're using that is under 100k that you think I should have included. Would be great if you can share that with us. If not, just hope that you enjoyed the video, and be sure to come back tomorrow when we're going to have a look at the best attackers in the game. Right, see you later guys. Bye bye.